And hello everybody, happy holidays, no matter what you're celebrating. I hope you guys have been enjoying them and, hopefully taking a break from the screen. Before I head out to my Christmas dinner, I just want to do a quick technical analysis, hopefully give you guys my view of what's going to happen over the next few days going into next week, and prepare you for what I feel eventually is going to turn into another bloodbath. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Typically this just goes over my technical analysis, what I'm doing with Apex Trader, which obviously, as you see on the screen, nothing right now. Of course, if you do like my videos, feel free to give them a thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring my bell. It'll let you know when I drop those videos, and I'll ring yours when they do drop. Also, just a typical reminder, please keep in mind I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not here to give you financial advice, how to spend your money, where to put your money, or anything like that. These are typically only my views, my opinions, my own strategies of what I'm doing. You can take it from there. It is very important that you learn to do your own technical analysis, that you get your information from multiple sources, and then from there, form your own opinions, make your own strategies, and, work your money out from there. So, with that said, I do want to say Buzz Lightyear before you throw on that jetpack and yell infinity and beyond. Not quite yet. We still have some ways to go before we're looking at that. And I know there's a lot of people out there going to the moon where it's a change in the market and the bulls are back and blah, 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 blah. And I hate to burst your bubble, but in my opinion, that's not even close. We are still in a bear market. We're still going to be in a bear market at least for another 30 to 60 days. And you just kind of have to roll with it. So real quick, we'll start off with the coin market cap. Bitcoin dominance is at 51.6%, but we'll start seeing that go back up into the favor of Bitcoin as we start to see the altcoins taking another dump, another bloodbath. Overall, mainly except for your stable coins there, just a sea of red. Looks like Chainlink's doing alright. We do have a little green, but not much overall. Even XRP is going back down, so just be prepared, for some more volatility and up and down action. The coin market cap overall is at 129 billion, which is, considering where the market's been, it's been healthy, but expect that to go down again. And then we've had some healthy trading volume at 20 billion, which has been good to see. And, that bodes well overall for the market, in my opinion. So, heading over to trading view here, I have the Coinbase up right now. Bitcoin's holding. It's gone up a little bit right now. We're at 38.08 on the 4-hour chart, and as you can see, we've had some good volume going on during this rally. Our stochastic, still waking up here. The stochastic RSI on the 4-hour is definitely in oversold conditions. And, it's kind of like that all through the different time frames. So, I'm looking at either today or sometime early morning tomorrow. I'll expect to see another pump into Bitcoin. Probably maxing out at 3950 to the 4000 range. At least that's where I'm looking at it. Overall, you can see that from here we're making lower highs again, so that does not bode well. We have not been able to break past that 4250 area, and to be frank, if we're going to see a true rally, we need to break this resistance of around 4400. To me, the ultimate form that we would see in a rally is breaking that 4600 level. I think that ultimately is the most important thing for the bulls to go through and go up to about, be able to shoot up to that mid 5500 range. We need to break 4400 and then 4600 and hold that as a level of support. That does not mean that even if that happens, we're going to be seeing the end of the bull or bear market. It was just a rally. It's going to go back down. We haven't hit our capitulation candle yet. There's still a lot of signs that the bears control the market, but there's nothing wrong with a little relief rally. Get a break from all the downside trends. But we are not done with this. For me personally, I'm figuring we'll see this until the middle to the end of January, and then hopefully from there we can start seeing a change in the market. But don't quote me on that. Right now, that's what I'm seeing. I feel that back in November when we had the hash wars with Bitcoin Cash, that accelerated the bear market. And there's a lot of good things coming out in 2019, which I'll do a special video for at the end of the week, that I think are going to be very positive turn signals that we're looking at, a change in the market, and maybe hit that bull market, the beginning of the bull market sometime in the middle of the summer. Excuse me. So anyway, the way I'm looking at it is, we'll hit about 3950 to 4,000 before getting resistance and getting pushed back down, to see a drop down to about 3,600 easily, maybe even lower. Some consolidation period, and then I think we'll retest 3,300, maybe even 3,200 again, before we see another rally. We'll see, but that's the way I'm playing the market right now. Is I have gonna see a little pump, probably I figure within the next 24 hours before we get dropped back down on our heads and pushed even lower. If I look at it this way, if the bulls can hold between 3,700 and 3,600, then we might see a bounce back and could retest up even higher. If we do not hold, we'll say around 3,650 to 3,600, I think that's more reasonable, and we drop down to 3,400 and test that support, and we're going to see a continued downtrend again. So that's my thoughts right now in the short term. We'll see what happens, but I think that the next couple days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are going to be a lot of volatility, high volume trading, and should be a very interesting time. So please make sure you're keeping an eye on what's going on with your bot if you do have it running. Hopefully you're not too far in the negatives and you're able to catch this drop down before it's too late or your triggers kicked in. Just play the market day by day. Look at your technical analysis, and but I think we have room to pop up and get one more push towards that 4,000 level before we drop back down into one heck of a red candle. So with that said, I just want to go into some really positive news. At least here in America, the Congress, the legislation, there's bills in place to separate cryptocurrency into something that's not a security. They're basically looking to define it. If it has its own blockchain network and it's established, then it is not a security, it's a commodity, and it's definitely on the right path to help cryptocurrency grow, and in America at least, and to encourage the to continue technology and whatnot. Now there's also talk that to separate precious metals and even cryptocurrency from taxes. That would be cool. Just saying. There's been a lot of issues with the feds, with them raising hikes and whatnot. So we'll see what happens. But this is definitely a step in the right direction, at least here in Americas, to set up good regulation for cryptocurrency, to give it its own personal space in the laws and to really help define what it is. Of course, we got to have some fun news up in here. So this year alone, cryptocurrency has died 90 times. And I know I've read at least 40 different articles on that. So this is just a fun little article to read. I'll have all the links down below in the description, but take a look at that. This will definitely bring a smile to your face. And then for those of you trading on Binance and who like XRP, this one's for you, Black. XRP is now a base pair. It's only a few tokens. I should have highlighted it. We'll just scroll down real quick. I don't think they... Yeah, it doesn't look like they go into what pairs, but I think TRX is going to be one of the pairs to work with XRP. Oh, there we go. Tron and Zcoin. So I think this is huge. It'll give XRP a huge, serious boost in volume. Testing it out with a couple of coins to see how it does isn't a bad idea, but coming into the next year, I know there's a lot of people out there that aren't fans of XRP, and I'm kind of on the fence when it comes to XRP. It is not decentralized, and you can't mine it or anything like that. But one thing you really have to give XRP is institutionalize. It's really helped, I think, turn some of the views of these banks on the blockchain technology and even cryptocurrencies in general. We're seeing more and more international banks, use the XRP technology and blockchain for transfers. You have MoneyGram, FedEx. So it's definitely been good for the space and behind the scenes. So I think this is going to be really interesting to see, especially with the volume. It'll give it even more of a higher volume edge over Ethereum. And so I'll leave this up there for you guys to take a look at as well. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I got to take a shower and head out. But yeah, just keep an eye on your trading and what's going on with Bitcoin. Like I said, I'm going to expect to see one more push up. I'm looking for us to get rejected around between 4,000 and 4,100, I think, at the highest, but I think 4,000 is going to be our mark before we get dropped back down, and 3,600 has got to hold. If it doesn't hold, then we're looking at another you're looking down to test at 3,400 again, and I don't know if that's going to hold. So we could be testing down to the 3,200 range once more if we break down past 3,600. And if we hold at 3,600, then we could see that bounce up, and maybe we could retest up to 4,000. Honestly, I don't know. It really depends on the strength of the bulls, and when we get closer to that point, I will reevaluate my own strategies. But right now, that's where I'm headed. I will not be turning on Apex Trader until I get a confirmation of which direction Bitcoin's going. If it's going to continue to go down, then I'd rather just leave it off and do some longs and shorts and make my money from there. So once again, I hope everyone has, excuse me, has an extremely good, happy holiday, and happy trading, and good luck with it. And we'll see you guys soon. Crypto Knight signing out.